These shock cord bracelets. You can see some of them are slightly different sizes. You know, several millimeters difference. Like this is a longer one, for example. Here's one of the shorter ones here. So depending on what I'm using it for, I might need to slightly adjust. This one I almost backed out and grabbed a longer one so I can get that third turn on it. But I was able to make it work. These shock cord bracelets are extraordinarily useful in life. Extraordinarily useful. Now let's go ahead. Since I'm inspired now, I'll tell the story of I'll tell the story behind these shock bracelets. So back in June of 2022, I was doing an urban hike in the city. I believe I was rucking groceries. So I went to pick up groceries and supplies, put them in my rucksack, and I was on my way home. And I was about 2 blocks away from my home, and I saw something on the sidewalk. And I was like, what is that? And then I realized, oh, it's some kind of animal. And I was like, well, what is it, a mouse or what is it? And it ended up being a baby rabbit. But it was an injured baby rabbit. So when it was born, it looked like a piece of the nest that it was in got wedged into one of its eyes. So it was kind of a defective baby rabbit. But he's still playful and full of life, but he's just trying to figure out where to go. And he was right by a busy road. It's actually Ron Road. And it looked like he was just gonna go right into the road and get squished by a car, and I was just horrified. So I picked him up and I brought him back home, and I kind of took care of him the best I could. But when I let him loose in my apartment, I realized there was a concern where I might accidentally step on him and squish him, which would be horrifying. So to give myself a mental reminder, I took just a regular rubber band and I put it around my arm like a bracelet, so that as long as I saw that rubber band, it would remind me to be careful where I walk. And ever since that moment, I realized the usefulness of having a rubber band around my wrist. And over time, I realized that the rubber band wasn't too practical because the material would deteriorate very quickly. After like 30 days or so, it gets gummy and sticky, and it just kind of falls apart. So I looked for a material that would actually serve the same purpose, and that ended up being this 1/16 inch shock cord, I think from Paracord Planet. And this stuff takes a long time to deteriorate. You can use it many times, and it has many uses, and I use it for so many things. So that little baby bunny changed my life. Yeah, unfortunately that little baby bunny, he passed away after about a couple days. But I remember when I picked him up off the road, he was just shaking. His heart was just beating. He was just terrified. He was absolutely terrified. And I was able to calm him down, and he became playful. And so I'm kind of thankful I was able to do that, you know. And then after he passed away, I went and I found a nice quiet place and brought the e-tool and buried him there. You know, it's a memorable moment, and I got experience from it, and I got a gift in life from it. This is a life gift. But I still kind of look at God. You know, I still kind of give him that look, like, you know, what is wrong with you? Why are you so sick in the head? Why does it take such horror to create, you know, I guess it's positive and negative, but so that's the story behind these.